Alright guys, I wanted to really quickly make this video to kind of talk about what I called in Discord the brew trick. There's more information on this video. I will look up other videos for you guys from like Hell Hades. He's the first person that I heard about this trick from. But basically, if you look at the champion training event and you look at where you get the most points, right? So level upgrades is not worth that much points on the or that many points on the surface, right? Um, but it actually is worth a lot of points. And so that's something that people don't really realize. So rank upgrades seem like a lot, but you're not going to rank that many champions up. Whereas the leveling is actually worth a ton of points. So here's kind of what you do. So this is my way of doing it. I'm not. There's many different ways. Definitely, look this up. But these are kind of the champions that I'm leveling right now. And so I'll come in, I'll grind a few. So I have a 6-second farmer. With my Fellhound, you'll see that I knock this out in 6 seconds. Boom, there we go, 6 seconds. Um, so I'm going to keep leveling up here. Now, I want to be clear. I actually don't go all in, as some people do on this particular trick, but for the purposes of the explanation, I'll show you here. So this person's ready to level up, right? So we come out here, we come to the tavern. Okay, we come to the tavern, and you say, all right, I need to upgrade. We're going to use the one that we just saw, right? So it was this duelist, right? Duelist we want to upgrade. We want to upgrade their rank. So we want to throw in 2 food champions. Now you can see I have a ton of 2 stars just saved up. So here's what you do. You put in some brews into the food that you're going to feed. And you might be thinking like, that sounds stupid. Why would I waste food, or why would I waste brews leveling up food? Because it gets you points. That's the key here. We're all we want is points, right? And so look at what 2 brews did. That's 14 levels, right? That's a ton. That's a ton. That's 2 brews. That's it. You can see I've got 313 of them, right? And so I personally, and I know there's better ways to do it, I tend to put in the number of brews as the level of the character that I'm putting it into. So that's 4 brews that I did for 14 levels or so. Um, so I come down here and I find the 2-star that I want to level up. Yeah, so it was 28 levels that I did, right, to put into them. And then boom, so now they're a 3-star. So now they're a food, right? So now let's say we want, and I've been grinding today just like you guys, right? So let's say I want to level up this is my food. I want him to become a 4-star food, right? So I need to put some 3 stars into him. So we go back to upgrade level, right? We come down here, we go down to my 3 stars. And we'll just start here at the top. Well, I don't want to. I'm going to use the voids later. I'm going to use those guys later. So we'll take the duelist we just did, right? So I'm going to put in 3 brews to the duelist. I'm going to come back up, find my next 3-star food champ. I do use my rares. Your account may not be in this position, right? But I have no use for Banshee on my account. It just doesn't happen. She is a good rare, but I have no need for her. My Muckstalker is also already 60 and fully leveled up. So I'm going to throw these brews in here. So I need 3 champions to rank up the 3-star. I've put brews into 3 of those champions. So I come down here to the Ripper Fist, and you'll see I have my Muckstalker, I have my Banshee, and I have the other food that I just did, right? And now I upgrade him. Okay? So I have all you've seen me do. I ran 2 runs in campaign, or 3 runs, whatever it was, and then I leveled up 2 champions and fed brews to my food. That's all I did. How much progress did I make? I didn't look, and I should have before we started, but I definitely took at least a pretty big 300 jump, because I had only unlocked these 2 points so far, and I'm already halfway through the Greater Force champion as well. And then also when you're thinking about how once you start getting these guys that you need to be leveling and ascending, that's huge too, right? That's stuff that you need. So these guys are going to be things that you can put, not brews into, but they're going to be the guys that you're going to be leveling within the campaign, and you'll be putting the brews into the food that's going to go into those guys. So champion training events are very easy if you do this uh, feature. And you may be thinking, this sounds so counterintuitive. Why don't I just use the brews to level up my guys? Um, I'm telling you, it works. It sounds crazy. This is not like a roadblock idea. This is an idea from the streaming community as a whole. Okay, so then real quick, I want to cover any other attempts at getting the fusion. So right away, this is an easy one. Dungeon Diver event at the same time as the spider tournament. Don't do spider today. If you're doing spider today, you're missing out on all the dungeon diver points that you're going to get tomorrow. You just got to wait and do spider on the right day. And then oh, this is another big one. Let me pull this over. So this is the people call him Newt, people call him Nut. I kind of like Nut, but I think he was called Newt in the Arbiter campaign, so I don't know. But anyways, this is hellhades.com. Hugely recommend going to Hell Hades and checking this out. It's on his front page, the Newt Fusion breakdown, right? So it tells you everything you need. So these are how many potions you need. You need 80 lesser arcanes, 108 graders, and 12 superiors. All right, so we know that's what we need. For arcane, for force we need 120, 108, 18. For void we need 40, 36, and 6. So if I come down here to my ascend pots, so for void I'm good. I grinded a little bit of arcane this morning just to get caught up, and now I'm beyond good. But force I'm short. I need a lot of force. Let me see if I can pull it back up real quick. So for force, we need 120, 108, and 18. So I'm at 108, 170. I have enough of these, but I need a lot more of the superiors. Good news is, guys, I'm pretty sure this is the same for everybody. Force Keep opens up in 2 hours and 47 minutes. So tonight is a great time to farm the Force Keep while it's open. And just get those pots out of the way. And then tomorrow is really the way to get going on the grind. You're also going to be able to double dip with Clan v Clan, and if you look at the rewards, look at as your everything you're going to be doing tomorrow is going to be getting you clan points, and that's going to get you more energy to spend, as well as even more of the ascension items. So as we're going on, we'll be getting more and more stuff. Another thing, if you are currently grinding and you do not have a current XP boost active, you need to activate that. So it is going to cost you some gems, but come in here, grab a 1 day. The 3 day is the better value because it's the cost of 2 1 days, but you get 3 days out of it. So make sure you have that active, or else you're just wasting resources. The other feature would be, is the Forge Pass stuff locked for paid? Yeah, okay. So if you're free to play, which is totally fine, you're gonna miss out on this extra 10% XP that I do get because I pay for the lower level of the Forge Pass. So in a couple levels, I'll be able to get an additional 10% XP from the Forge Pass, and then I also get more XP because I'm a raid card holder, so I get 20% XP and 20% silver from that. So I do have a bit of an advantage, so don't, it's not apples to apples here. If you're free to play, there are greater challenges for you guys. But the brew trick is absolutely the way to go. I've done it on my free to play account. I do it every time on this account. That's why my brew numbers are so low. And I know you're like, what do you mean, bro? Block low? I don't even have 100 brews. Well, I've been playing for a very long time now. I'm coming up on my 1 year mark. If we look at, I'm already in 271 plus days. So I've been playing for a long time, and I've almost got Cleoterics. So, but yeah, definitely check out. I posted a video in the Discord about why Gnut is so strong. His enemy max HP damage is insane, and his turn meter control is exactly what I need for my account. I only wanted him for turn meter control. I didn't give a darn about his damage, but his damage is insane. Under optimal conditions with the right gear, we're talking like end game gear. He was one-shotting bosses, even Ice Golem. So huge value in this champion because of his kit. That's why everybody needs to be trying to go for him. If you can, he will completely change your account. Um, and so, yeah, I think I've said pretty much everything I needed to say. Where are we at? What are we at? Yeah, 10-minute video. That's perfect. So if you guys have any questions, post them in the Discord. Let me know if you're looking for any other tips. I don't really have a tip for artifact enhancement. Just grind out that stuff. you gotta you gotta build up what you can. But the good news is if you're doing 12-3 brutal, which you should be farming. If you're farming, you should be on 12-3 brutal. The reason being, this is the fastest. If you because and easiest. I don't even on my account. I don't have a farmer that can do 12-3 nightmare. And like why stage 3 versus instead of stage 7? This is the most XP you can get because this drops shields and these shields vendor for more silver. So you'll see I'll come in here and let's just throw in a 2-star. Um, Sorry about some of the background noise. I don't usually make videos this time of day. So we come in here, we grind out, and you'll see. So this is going to sell for 5,000. So 14K total. If we do, let's just do a stage 4. So it was 5,000 that sold for. I'm not even sure if I was gonna say he's not necessarily built for this, so we sell this. Still 14K. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that. That's a bit of a surprise. But I really wasn't expecting it to be the same amount. Everyone, all the content creators and everything are like, yep, 12-3 brutal, 12-3 brutal, 12-3 brutal. So I'll have to research that a little bit more. But could have just been a fluke there. Could have been a low star rating on the shield and a high star rating on the gauntlets. Just a bit of a fluke there. But 12-3 is where it's recommended that you farm because that's the most silver and good experience. It's not the best experience that you can get, but it is good experience, and that silver you're going to need to be getting silver as well for this. And it's also really, really, really good that we're starting the event on Spider because Spider also gives you the most silver because uh, accessories sell for so much. And so I am super looking forward to tomorrow because I will be farming my Spider 5 on hard. Um, and I just watched Gnut just destroy Spider 5. So I'm really excited to see how he can help me get even further in Spider. I really wanted him for Fire Knight and for Dark Fae, but he is going to be huge for Spider as well, especially for those of you that are in normal because of that turn meter reduction, giving you more time to kill the Spider before she could potentially heal. So great champion. I don't know if I have too much else to say, but like I said, any questions, it's at me in the Discord. I'll give you an answer. I'll make a video if I need to expand upon some stuff. I have a Clan v Clan video out there. You need to be looking at that going into this Clan v Clan, especially like the gear that's going to be really good on Gnut is going to be Perception. Your let's see. I don't have any instinct stuff, but perception is going to be really good on him because he is going to need accuracy to be dropping turn meter. But he also hits really hard, so you do want him in decreased defense gear. It's kind of going to be a balance. I'd say you probably want him high accuracy, but also high crit rate, crit damage, and that's hard to kind of achieve on all levels. So do your research, find what kind of accuracy levels you want to hit, and then use the optimizer to try and get that sweet spot for your account. Anyways, I could keep talking, but I want to get back to grinding, and I know you guys want to see this video, so I'm going to put it out. See you later.